I'm Christian Staples with Arctic Spas. Let's go over how to use your Arctic Spa Topside control panel with our Core Series spas. The Core Series has two different Topside options, the standard and the touchscreen. This video will go over the standard Topside. Starting from the buttons on the left, if you are inside the hot tub, you'll find pump number 1. This button has 3 settings, low, high, and off. Press the pump number 1 button once and it will turn it on low speed. Press it again for high speed, then press it a third time to turn it off. When the Arctic Spa is already on low speed because it is heating or in its filtration cycle, your only option would be to turn it on high with the first press and then back to low with the second press. The next button is pump number 2. It has 2 settings, either off or high speed. Just press it once to turn it on high speed, then press it again to turn it off. If you have a 1-pump spa, this button is the light button. If you have a 2-pump spa, the light button is on the right-hand side of the screen. With the light, you press the button once to turn on the lights, then press it again to turn them off. Each time you turn the lights on, then off, and back on again, it will advance through to the next light program. Each program is another color or sequence, such as fading through the colors or a solid color like blue. If you don't like the current light program, just turn the lights off and back on again. It will advance to the next light program. Keep doing this until you have the color or sequence that you want. Then the next time you return to the spa, it will be where you left off when you turn it back on again. With 1-pump systems, you have an up arrow button and then a down arrow button. You press either button to display the temperature. Then press one or the other to turn the temperature up or down. With a 2-pump system, the arrows are one button. You press it once to display the temperature and then again to raise or lower the temperature. If it is moving in the wrong direction, simply release and press the button again to go into the opposite direction. These are all the functions that you'll use most frequently. Now here are the functions used less frequently. Off mode. If you're in the spa and you just want pure silence, you can turn the spa off by pressing pump number 1 for 5 seconds. Then off will display on the screen. You can just repeat the process to turn it back on. Program menu. You can hold the light button down for 5 seconds. This will allow you to set the clock, change the filtration cycles, and set the ons and salt system, plus a few other options. Let's go over these options. Set the clock. Press the light button for 5 seconds. This will then show the current time setting with the hour flashing. Set the hour using the up and down arrow button. Then press the light button again to set the minutes using the same up and down arrow button. Filtration. You can set the filtration start time, duration, and frequency by holding down the light button for 5 seconds. Move through the clock setting procedure by pressing the light button until you see FS, followed by a 2-digit number. This is the start hour of the filtration cycle. Set the start hour using the up and down arrow button, then press the light button again. This will then bring up the filtration duration, FD, followed by a 2-digit number, which is the number of hours for each filtration cycle. The default is 1, meaning 1 hour. You can once again use the up and down arrow button to change the filtration cycle runtime. Then press the light button to move on to the filtration frequency or the number of cycles per day. Typically we have this set at 4, meaning 4 times per day the filtration cycle will start. Onsen. If your Arctic Spa is equipped with our Onsen saltwater system, you can turn the Onsen system up or down by pressing the light button for 5 seconds. Press the light button again to move through the clock settings and the filtration cycle settings to the Onsen settings. The first one to show up will be the Onsen start time, OS, followed by the 2-digit hour start time. You can change this using the up and down arrow button. Then press the light button to move on to the Onsen duration, OD, followed by the number of hours. This is the setting that you'll turn up by 1 hour if you are reading below 1 on the test strips, or down by 1 hour if you're reading above 3 on the test strips. We start this setting off at 2 hours. Then press the light button again to move to the Onsen frequency, OF. This is the number of cycles per day. You can also adjust this using the up and down arrow button. Typically we set this to 4 times per day, but it can be changed using the up and down arrow button based on your usage. Then press the light button again. For more help and information, you can check out our support and FAQ page at ArcticSpaStore.com/support. Send us an email at support@ArcticSpaStore.com or give us a call at 801-483-1001. Find everything you need for your Arctic Spa with the convenience of free home delivery at ArcticSpaStore.com.